Well, hello everyone, this is Joe Drums coming to you. I hope everybody out there is doing great this summer. I'm doing awesome myself, still teaching, having fun doing that. Basically, I wanted to talk to you guys today about something that I'm actually showing quite a few students in this book called the Modern Reading Text in 4/4 Time. This is put out by Belson and Gil Brines. Now, what's kind of interesting about this, I've been in this book since I was very little. Probably 10, 11 years old. I think I started in this book, and it says for all instruments, but when you look at it, because it was, you know, done by Belson, it actually is a drum book, so it's a snare drum book, and all the notes are set up for like snare drum, and you can play through the whole book as a snare drum book. But what I like about using this book is that you can make it into anything that you want for coordination purposes. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to pick out a page, page 8, and I'm going to show you page 8, and again it's all snare drum, but what we're going to do is a little switcheroo. We're going to have this played, instead of just with the left and right hand on the snare drum, you're going to put the snare drum with the left stick and read this whole line with your left hand, and then on top of that you're going to be playing an 8th note cymbal ride. So on your ride cymbal you're going to be playing like this. You'll be playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the snare drum will read its line, but the double bass, we're going to add double bass to this. So this is for all you double bass guys that want to get your feet faster and be able to have coordination between your hands. While your hands are playing something, you want to be able to do something with your feet as well. And obviously we'll start off basic. So the first thing we're going to have you do is just right, left on the bass drums. If you don't have double bass or you don't have a double pedal, I urge you to use just your hi-hat. But the trick with your hi-hat, to get it kind of to feel like a bass drum, it's definitely not going to sound obviously like a bass drum, but we can get it to feel like the bass drum. So when you push down on your pedal of your bass drum, it goes down a little bit farther. When you push it down with your hi-hat, if your hi-hat's closed or closed up a little bit, it will actually won't go down as far as your bass drum, so you'll end up getting this kind of feel. And if you want to open it up, what you do is you open up the hi-hat a little bit more than normal so that the pedals can go down evenly, so that you get boom chick, boom chick, boom chick, boom chick, and that will give you kind of the double pedal feel, and you can hear it, you know, boom chick, boom chick, boom. And it's kind of like using double bass. Again, like I said, it's not the same thing as actually playing double bass. Doesn't sound like it, but you're going through the motions, and that's what's important. So going through those motions. So again, your right foot and your left foot are playing on the bass drum pedals, or one maybe on the hi-hat if you don't have double bass. Ride cymbal playing 8 notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the snare drum is going to read the snare drum line out of this book here, out of the Modern Reading Text on page 8. So if you don't have this book, I urge you to get it, because I'm going to probably do some more of these using that same page 8, but using it different ways so that you can try different styles of drumming along with this book and get your coordination going. So we might do for Latin, we might do some Latin, we might do some funk, some rock and roll, some jazz, which is a little bit more trickier. So again, we're going to have fun with this book. So probably the next few videos we're going to be talking about this and showing you different ways to get your coordination going, but yet at the same time being a little bit more, you know, open to different styles of music. Okay, not everybody's into jazz or rock or funk, but if you can do all of those things, you're a more powerful drummer, and you'll be able to do a lot more, and you'll be able to get a lot more gigs, and that's what it's all about. And people will want to play with you because you can play any style. You don't want to be just stuck in one style and not be able to play other styles, because the more, you know, the more you can express yourself different ways, the more you're going to be a better drummer, and people are going to want to hire you, and of course, play along with you. So let's check out this version of it. I'm going to use the double bass, and let's do that right now. Let's go.